Hey guys, Leanne here on Grady's Mom. I have a Walmart haul and I'm happy this week because it was the first week in a long time I was able to get pretty much everything I need for the upcoming week. You guys know if you've been watching my grocery hauls, lately I've been having to do like 2 grocery hauls and it's just so much easier to get everything in one shot. So looking at all this stuff here, I would just think this would be like $150, but it was $102 for everything here. And there's a good amount of stuff here. This is why I shop at Walmart. I know that a lot of people don't like Walmart for whatever reason. It's too busy, it's too crowded, there's never anywhere to park. I've heard a million different reasons. But I like to go there even when it's busy, even when it's crowded, even though, yeah, of course that's annoying for all of us. But I like to go there because it keeps me on my grocery budget. $102 for all of this stuff. I'm really happy with everything I got, and I'm happy I was able to get everything I need for the week. So I'm going to start here and work my way this way. I got spring mix. I usually either get one of these a week or the package of the romaine hearts, but we really played romaine out hard. We were eating it so much for months and months, so we've been on a spring mix kick. So I got this. I got some of the bacon, egg, and cheese croissants so my husband can throw those in the microwave before work in the morning. Some extra toasty Cheez-Its. These are my favorite Cheez-Its. The extra toasty ones are really delicious. I have been loving crock pot season, so I needed some more of these slow cooker liners. I think I only have like 1 or 2 left in my current box, and I plan to start using my crock pot a lot more. I got some bok choy. I haven't bought bok choy in years. I don't know why. I just thought it would be good to make like an Asian stir fry. So you pretty much just use the white part here. I'm not sure if you can use the leaves. I don't think so, but maybe. I'm definitely going to research it a bit because I want to do some kind of noodle Asian veggie beef stir fry, maybe even shrimp because I have shrimp to use up. So I grabbed that. I got some of the green giant broccoli and cheese veggie tots, which I really love. I even like to have these just as like a meal. Like I'll cook a bunch of these up and my husband and I will have them as like a meal. They're really good. I got the shredded Great Value brand hash browns because I want to make hash brown casserole. I do have a whole video on that. If I forget to link it below, which I might, you can just search Grady's Mom hash brown casserole and it'll come up. I also have a whole cooking playlist with all of my cooking videos from over the years. So if you ever hear me mention a recipe that I have a video on, it's going to be in that cooking playlist. I also grabbed the Great Value potato wedges. I've talked about these for a long time now. They're really inexpensive and they're a really good side. I just bake them on a baking sheet and they come out really crispy and we all really like these. I got some rice-a-roni in the rice pilaf flavor, which is my favorite. And I also got the same one in a larger size because there's nights when like our friends are over or just we have like an extra person to cook for, and it's just nice to have the option to make a larger one. I got the Mrs. T's loaded baked potato pierogies. These have sharp cheddar, sour cream and chives, and creamy whipped potato seasoned with bacon. And I really love pierogies. I got some sliced Sargento Swiss cheese for my husband's sandwiches. I got some rare roast beef for my husband's sandwiches and also some Butterball Thanksgiving style turkey breast for sandwiches for both of us. I got some Innovation sticky white rice. I've loved this for a couple years now. It's a really easy side for not only Asian food but anything that requires like a white rice on the side. These Newman's Own pizzas my mom actually told me about. My mom is a much healthier cooker and eater than I am. However, when she does turn to needing like a convenience pizza, this is what she really likes, and I definitely trust my mom's taste in food. So she said it's really good, so I'm going to try it for either my son for like a dinner or us, you know, my husband and I, all of us. That's why I got 2. She said they're on the smaller side for a frozen pizza, so she said for the 3 of us we would probably need 2 because they're not extremely large. So I got 2 of those, and maybe one night we'll have like a pizza and salad night or something, and also really good, of course, for football. I got some brick cheeses because this is the time of year we're getting into. I love this time of year. We have a lot of family get-togethers. My son's birthday party we're going to have here. We're having 2 parties for him. One at Sky Zone for friends and one at our house for family and close friends. But football season is here and we have a lot of people over. So I like these brick cheeses because they're easy just to slice up with crackers and pepperoni. So I got the Cabot Legacy Collection Farmhouse Reserve. This is a brick cheddar. And then I also got the Habanero Cabot cheddar cheese as well. And these are made right in Vermont, which is not too far from us at all. I had to replace a couple of things I used in the pantry, so I needed the Hunt's sauce. This one is the basil, oregano, and garlic, and it's really good. So I got 2 of those for the 2 that I used up. And I also used a can of cannellini beans, so I got 1 of those to replace that. I am trying these boomerang chicken pot pies. I really like the Blake's. I talked about the Blake's pot pies a couple weeks back. They are good. What I don't like about the Blake's is they don't have the whole crust. They only have the crust on top. So I was told these were really good. There's the crust all over. It's almost like a chicken pot pie pocket because you can see the way the crust is. So I'm going to try these. I've heard they're really good. They are expensive and they're not very large either. So I did get 2 of them. If they are really good, I'll go ahead and get some more. And then the Blake's, I got 2 of the shepherd's pie because my husband likes them. And I do still like their pot pie, but again, I don't like that it's just the pie crust on the top and not all around. So I'll let you guys know how those are. I got pretzels, Snyder's. This is what my son likes, these pretzel sticks. He takes a little baggie to school some days for snack. I got Doritos for Matt and I. This is one of our guilty pleasures. We love having Doritos and watching a movie. It's just kind of one of our guilty pleasure foods for sure. I got the Tostitos scoops because we go through like a bag of these a week, mainly for football. I put them out with salsa or queso or guacamole, and it's just more cost effective to get the larger size. Extremely excited for this. Let me pull it out. It is the Nature's Own. So you guys know last year, I think it was last year, it could have been 2 years ago at this point, I discovered this Nature's Own and I like the Perfectly Crafted multigrain. I still do. It's one of the best sliced like non-bakery breads I've ever tried. The Nature's Own Perfectly Crafted multigrain. They just came out, I think, this is new, I've never seen it, with the thick sliced brioche. So look at this beautiful loaf of bread. They also have the white bread version of this. I don't love it. I don't know why the multigrain is so much better, but it is. Again, it's one of the best, if not the best, sliced non-bakery bread I've ever tried. And this is a brioche, which I thought would be good for French toast, for sandwiches, and also for cinnamon toast in the morning. I thought it would be really, really nice. So I'm very excited for this. I also got some apple cider. This is made in West Seneca, New York, which is west of us. This is the Gala blend apple cider, and I love apple cider. New York apples are delicious. Been on a huge green grape kick lately. They are so crisp and juicy, and they are huge. So I got this big bag. I think this is about, I don't know, 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds of green grapes. Some jalapeno cheddar mission wraps for my husband. I got some multicolored peppers, orange, yellow, and red. This was $3.27 for 3 of them. I also got some zucchini, some sliced mushrooms to do like a Asian noodle stir fry. I think I mentioned with that bok choy. And then I also got a bag of yellow or white cooking onions because I go through quite a bit of onions. I want to try and make a batch of marinara this week. And of course I need onions for that. So everything here, guys, $102. I don't know. I was really impressed. I did self-checkout and I was expecting to spend about $150. That's what I had in my wallet. And I was very pleasantly surprised that it was $102. I almost did a double take. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this haul. I'm going to share now my meal plan for the upcoming week. Alright, so meal plan for the upcoming week, which is Sunday, October 6th through Saturday, October 12th. I cannot even believe it is October. One night I'm going to do that noodle stir fry, so I'm just going to use spaghetti noodles, and I'll either do beef or shrimp. So whatever I'm in the mood for, I will thaw out and use that. I'm going to use that bok choy, of course, and then whatever other veggies. So it could be peppers, it could be broccoli, whatever I need to use up. The mushrooms I'll probably throw in there as well. And that will be like a complete meal with all my veggies and my starch and my meat all in one dish. I have a bunch of chicken breast to use up, so I have a question mark because I am going to do chicken breast. I just don't know what method. So maybe we'll grill it. I might marinate it and grill it. I might bread it and bake it. I don't really know what I'm going to do with the chicken breast, but I know I have to use it up. So I'm going to do chicken breast, mashed potatoes, I already have potatoes, and then roasted veggies. Great way to clean out your veggie drawer and roast up a bunch of different veggies on a sheet tray. I did look in my freezer, and I have some meat tortellini. It's like a locally made meat tortellini frozen, so I will make that, and I'll use a pesto sauce to toss it in, and then I have some Texas garlic toast to use up, so I'll use that up as well. I have pork chops in my deep freezer, so we will grill those with just some Sweet Baby Ray's or Cattleman barbecue sauce. I'm going to make those pierogies that I showed you in the haul, and some kind of veggie. I have plenty to use up. I might even do sweet potatoes because I have sweet potatoes to use up as well. I'm going to use that good bread that I'm excited for French toast one night. This will be our no meat night, so I'll do brioche French toast. I'll make hash brown casserole and fruit. Technically, there is a little meat because the hash brown casserole, I use cream of chicken soup. You could probably substitute a different kind of soup. I've never tried it, but you probably could. So technically there's no meat, but there technically is. I don't even know, but it's the closest to no meat that I'm going to get this week. I have some naan to use up that I bought over the summer, so I really need to use that up. So I think I'll just, if the weather doesn't cooperate, because we're getting colder now, we're only going to be like in the high of the 50s for some of the week. So if I can't grill the naan flatbread pizza, I will bake it in the oven. I have some pepperoni, and I'll just put whatever veggies I have left from previous meals. I'll probably do this like maybe Friday night. And then I'll do a simple salad on the side. And then of course I have a freebie night where I either go to my mom's house, sometimes we go to my in-laws, sometimes we order takeout, sometimes I throw together leftovers. It's sort of a night that gives me flexibility to do something different. And honestly, I don't always stick to my meal plans. You guys know this, I've talked about it before. I have the meal plans in place for structure, for if I don't have anything else, you know, any ideas, I'm stumped, I can look at this and get some ideas based on what I already have in my pantry, in my freezer, in my fridge. So this just gives me the structure. I would say probably only maybe 75% of the time I stick to my meal plan, just because life happens. Sometimes you forget to thaw the meat. Sometimes you thought you had an ingredient that's a key ingredient that you didn't have. It could be anything, and sometimes you flat out just don't want what is on the meal plan. So I really enjoy doing it. It helps me for sure because it holds me accountable to keep an inventory of what I have. Again, my pantry, my freezer, my fridge. So I will continue to meal plan because it definitely helps me for sure. Even if it ends up being carried over to the next week. You guys have seen me carry meals over that didn't get made to the next week. So I'm going to continue to do it. It really does help. I hope you enjoyed this video. This planner is always, I always have a discount code for these planners. This is the mini. I'm about 3/4 of the way through it, so as soon as I get down to my last few pages, I'll go ahead and order a new one. I buy them with my own money, and I love them. So hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday with a new video.